ebusuafo na tie fo ni die kwan so mema obi bia akwa baba so
Daily Update TV. And if you can so send no first time about channel so message so news ni we na so ni you subscribe for more updates. So like no share news no so am our love is ednya bi etie Nyankopon sha so yes ade no me pa cho utie no and I say the process of listening and say we comment bi so constructively. Ye best so be share comment section na sa section na ye wo dia fa share honom. Ye beje ne akenkan Nyankopon sha bebre. Na me pa cho concern Ghanaian na wafre on the Kelvin show. Na wodi nsem bi atodwa na ono no kan na asem ni wie na Kelvin nso epie ba bonten be kele jandam bi omoye against former president John Dramani Mahama when he was a president nti Kelvin pie ba bonten de ebe clear sa jandam no so far ye nyina akwa we fell for sa nsem no mo ka good former president John Dramani Mahama but Kelvin pie ba bonten with evidence and wa be clear ni nyina na utie the concern Ghanaian na nsem no kana was saying 2024 December yi de omonche kra NDC fo nchene na omonche ma MPP kra na nsem o kan say before say your current president Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo his excellency obeye president no oko allegedly on na kan asem allegedly oko South Africa eko francophobia na so ko training kophobia South Africa senka umbeye tutra sembisa ewo omainim na your friend is saying conference na NDC for year ni e good some be conference na hwe na wo ma say Russia e wo ho ana sisi o mkato Burkina Faso fo nso wo ho nti na omo ye na say enye ye omo nko Russia na say mko Putin ho say na ye Putin say Putin de allegedly ensema nkofo kan say Putin de nitiri mo den ni hwan no ana say Putin de o you be a world class president nti no NDC for no nko Putin ho na Putin e dey mbetu na in case Akufo-Addo ye so mo beye omo ho to trasem na bibia yes NPP for say omo beye omo to trasem a omo do omo nko Putin say Akufo-Addo de ono no ko South Africa nti omo do omo be Russia which is Putin honom na Putin abekwa amom a whole lot no can say but we born it off as na nsem a message na o convene that was it nti no the men some rebekwa ni akotie nsem na nka say free sa consensus citizen no sa yes o wenyi kakra nti no ye bekọ ni akotie nsem na free na ye tie Kelvin so ne nsem a wodi betu dwa Nyankopon nhira no onye okese say awajemre na wubeti na wutie sa wodi we Nyankopon nhira mpacho yenko na yenko tie nsem a omumie no di tu dwa medase bebre
Commissioner of Inquiry no okay say election was peaceful no video show ni na want to man come can say but and I was about to people begin to see how wicked how devil that woman oh yeah yes no or some the me asofa Kesi ni na you want travel where MPP fu no amma what is the cash church mu no nya wa kan no atu na ebobaba na they can't end this for them memo we free Russia fu go ya go Burkina Faso Akufo-Addo all to me for South Africa ka first nkofu bi o enom no say hu no say yin na ni wo kita won in the press conference the right way womonye ba man wo le free won prepare never country on for ka pedi mo ho mo go lekin na em onye easy na em twem ma won nja so mo won
we go fancy nyame shop baba John Mahama breso na den Lufthansa enti Germany fo bi egu Germany for ntimi ba Ghana adenti ese John Mahama na den or stopping Lufthansa for airline no German airline se mane ba Ghana tro. Do not listen to such fools. The facts are there. So obi gina baby or gina TV so gina radio so ka say John Mahama na stopping Lufthansa se mama ba Ghana ka cha sani paranse wa bodam ni njina so ne dien sa onya kwasea ompe Ghana ye a onkasa sa odi njina so beba ye twa sa 1992 1996 1998 2002 politics ni twa mo. We have gotten to the point where every single fact be our say check it because eno ne betuma Ghana in this okwasea bi without due respect and I'm going to use these words a lot okwasea ejimifo because they are. Because ojini Ghana hona odo Ghana na opese Ghana ko ya wo de no kure ena bedi wenim so obia onim no kure wanka no oyo kwasea Bible kraka Psalm 14 verse 1 or say ojejenchie oka brofo or say the foolish or say ojejenchie ena se na kumemu so Nyankopon ni wo mo Bible no ka kwasea enti mene wan se Nyankopon aka se kwasea na meka bi na obuofu okwasea ne ka se den Onyankopon ni wo okwasea ne nim no kure a ompese obeka It is all quarters of Okwasia bi kasa na onyin gyina so a sene kwasia if so Nyankopon obo ye kraka ye say Okwasia and a sebio okan kwasia sem. Now there is nowhere nobody should stand anywhere mo bia gyina baby an kana na no da say John Mahama Bresso and a den NDC John Mahama na stop NDC from the Lufthansa Airlines Airfa Ghana for Germany. I'm sure my dear these are the facts. Now you see this is a publication, a free Lufthansa flight cancellation Ghana government. Data show no 27th of October 2009. Voice of America and a reported story way. Membu obia say where they were Jimmy nti o manakokwa o ma Jimmy ni slepo kope o wa kofe Jimmy for mo aba into chi Jimmy ni na otwariti na fe sa poison no poison no entumi mba biom nti wo kwasia wo gigentwie wo aponche wo Jimmy ni pe na otwariti wo ha se na be ya on tumi fa ni Jimmy no nko wo Jimmy for ma e mo so me polity eye ye ma papa no. Now so we study a story way October 27 2009 when an president na ye papa kofo on an president and I'm caption no Lufthansa flight cancellation at Ghana government. Now young kind of what story nim. Sorry, 2009. Sorry, 2009. Not Atamils and air president. 2009. Not Atamils and air president. Inti, let's go back and look at the story well, because you perceive the facts in your humanity. You show date. Near show who was president and where the matter started. Inti, so what kind story now? And I'll be whom be a story and start here. Time a Lufthansa. As some in sense, some start here. Omo imagine say omo free Ghana omo fly ban. 2009 Atamils their president. That is October 27th. A year Voice of America for extra story. I must say in Ghana, President John Ejiokum Kufuor's government is reportedly shocked at a decision by Lufthansa. Remember, sad story where Omotrono. It was a story that had happened under J.A. Kufuor. Lufthansa problema omni Ghana nyaye eye J.A. Kufuor mreso ene siye. Intimema okwasie bia ngina baby ada. Say John Mahama ene ba ye no betwa Lufthansa ekire we Jimmy ekire opepa ne to a odi. Now when you listen, he says in Ghana, President John Kufuor's government is reportedly shocked at a decision by Lufthansa, a German airline, to cancel all of its flights to the country. Say Ghana government Kufuor dan no ade chia ombeti ya say Lufthansa for so twa flight a free Germany eba Ghana mu. Ye report no Voice of America VOA. With the data chemo, you can Google and go find it. Now when you say this comes after the airliner said its decision was largely influenced by a disagreement with the Ghanaian government. J.A. Kufuor asemwe si na Kufuor free power wo. Sa asemwe si na esiwo Kufuor breast one na Kufuor free power. Na ukan story na say sa decision na Lufthansa eteki no Kufuor ban ene den Lufthansa for agreement and as adwina nko penkrom na ma sa decision ni si ye. Voice of America we anya Peace FM. We anya Israel FM na report you. We anya Joy News fake news no. We a Voice of America. Inti uko enima say its action has, however, left several passengers stranded at the airport in Frankfurt, unable to connect a flight to the capital Accra. The Ghanaian government has described Lufthansa's action as unfortunate and mischievous. Say, sa semno HC Kufuor bremu a ema Lufthansa for decide say mfa plane no, befa nipa free Germany emba Ghana no. Say Lufthansa for say Kufuor aban no, sa Kufuor aban no, sebio de Kufuor aban ne kan ne say asem na esi no atwa omunsunu aye wanwa eye ade bi a che say dwene ho a nti ase. What to say about Mahama din wa ha? What to say about John Mahama din wa ha? Right. Meanwhile, sources say negotiations are ongoing to resolve the impasse. Now, any more story? This is what the story says. Gloria Ekufuor is the Minister for Aviation, Gloria Kufuor or yet just the past a year Attorney General under Kufuor under a Kufuor I don't know. Sa time na Kufuor etisono na Gloria Kufuor no or no na a aviation minister. Enti answer na Kufuor be free so no and a Lufthansa for twa mu so omo form Lufthansa no and funny pen free Germany in Ghana. Now okay story now. Gloria Kufuor is the Minister for Aviation from the capital, Accra. She tells VOA English to Africa Service reporter Peter Clottey that Lufthansa reneged on an initial agreement which has precipitated what she calls an unfortunate stalemate. Ain't Gloria Kufuor? Peter Clottey a presenter at Voice of America in Washington, D.C. here, no? Sad time, no, he was basically working from the English Africa Service department. Into or interview Gloria Kufuor. And a Gloria Kufuor say, esino, Lufthansa for and a sebio emra omone Ghana wono agreement no omobuso. Now, young Koti Gloria Kufuor, exactly what she said. Gloria Kufuor and Lufthansa has been doing 7 frequencies, 2 arising out of bilateral service agreement and 5 out of commercial cooperation agreement between the then Ghana Airways and Lufthansa. Now, the 5 were given to Lufthansa. The 5 were given to Lufthansa at the instance of Ghana Airways from government, the royalties of which were payable to Ghana Airways. In addition, Ghana Airways was entitled to put a certain number of passengers on blocked seats on Lufthansa flight between Accra and Lagos. Accra. For no apparent reason, Lufthansa unilaterally failed to pick up passengers of Ghana Airways. However, it continued to use the 5 frequencies without paying royalties. It almost say, time na Ghana Airways wo no, JA Kufuor MPP for beton di no. Omuton di no mka okay. Se si Kufuor ton Ghana Airways di no. Na o say se si Lufthansa for na fly free Germany embra Ghana. Na emom no ye was seats bi a ewo Lufthansa ma e wo say e de ma Ghana for. Now sa seats no na e was say every time a Lufthansa betu free Germany and now betu free Ghana akọ Germany no e was say sa seats de e den ye de ma Ghana for. Now remember, out of that slot no say already from the top Ghana Airways and Lufthansa. Now the 5 were given to Lufthansa. Ghana Airways ko 4 ton di wie no. Sa slot na Ghana Airways e was say efa Ghana for free Germany e de omoba Ghana from Accra to Germany no. Omo de sa slot na ma Lufthansa. And I'm catching Lufthansa say see an ko 4 ton Ghana Airways di. Enti sa slot we monje. Now Ghana for say omo ha na omo say Lufthansa afi omo the plane ni bedru Ghana. Sa slot na ye Ghana Airways dia no. Sa slot no omo fa ma Ghana for. Na emum no omo de ma enkofo foforo. Enti Ghana for no e ka che Lufthansa for say emra ene mo hyehyɛ no mobuso. Ka munjimi ya. Sebi on ka MPP for munyan kwasiafo a. E den na woton wo plane. Na o ka che akosi broni ono running the private jet, the private plane, commercial plane say ono no mom no onfa the seat ni bi ma wo. Abra wo plane na esi ukrom no. JA Kufuor kromfo na ton adi. MPP for nkwasiafo we asa ton adi. Any Lufthansa for den negotiations. Et say o basa etwi from Accra to Kumasi. Na obi so ne basa etwi from Accra to Kumasi. Na u JA Kufuor obasa na obusuafo basa etwi from Accra to Kumasi no waton. Ena wo ka che dipa na ono so twi from Accra to Kumasi ne say obasa na waton no. Waton we didi abo osiremu no. Seat na ewo obasa me 20. Inti sa dipa na nje wo seat no. Se ne be ya se na wo kɔ miensa ena nipa no kɔ mienu a se sia nipa no onko enum ni nyina no mfa. Na edu mbre bi na nipa no okonum no na onfiwa a wo so wonte ase nipa no ode ne sika na ye dwuma ohun se wagimi ohun se munim nyansa adenti na moton mo Ghana Airways no na mo saade den burden beto wo mo so. Now the trick here about Ghana Airways ejai Germany a free ba Lufthansa ejai Germany a free ba eko Ghana no na a simple thing. Now so read the other stories saade we ma. This is another site I can show you. A view from the wing. This is another site that reported on the Ghana Airways. Lufthansa omuchi omu efri Ghana. Now, this is what the report says. Now, Lufthansa suspends Accra operations 2007. One another president, Kufuor Meboa. The story was by Gary Left on July 22nd, 2007. Now, Satana Kofone President, Muntie report this be a tier. Reports say Ghana resume Lufthansa's right to offer daily service from Accra to Frankfurt via Lagos because Lufthansa refuses to pay royalties to the Ghana State Airlines. In Ghana for 2007, for town Ghana was DWA no, and ordered the pressure air kwaku Lufthansa for so. And Lufthansa for say won't be for kwasia. One kasa ukro plane what wedi. Yena se sia oba be gina yeso pempen say royalties bi o see tuama. Na sa royalties nka o de bow plane ho ban anka sa kwasia royalties nka o be chesi. And this is a reporter after Koforton Ghana Airways no right now no ton Ghana Airways we no na our sape shares say Lufthansa for NTS kamaye infaso bi edi so and Lufthansa for say ankwase adwuma no monye. Now okay story now this is what it says. That meant that by treaty they retained the right to twice weekly service which offer, viewing it as a money loser, and it goes on. Most of the fixed costs without any seats to monetize. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the line. To monetize them over now, and then Ghana goes ballistic over Lufthansa bad faith decision to pull out of Accra. Ultimately, the government was unsuccessful at blackmailing Lufthansa for $4 million, refused to back down from its threats, and now has lost Lufthansa's international service. Clearly, the people of Ghana are not better off for the actions of its government. Gary Left a reported story, no? Afena Kofo government Glory Kufu aviation minister no eba bontina de no person be some say sia no omoton Ghana West di na omode de 5 slots na Emma Lufthansa no e say Lufthansa etua some de sika bi mo na sika na bo ano akodu $4 billion into Lufthansa ntua mo and Lufthansa say asem fa na asem nko we are no more coming to Ghana. This was the latter part of J.A. Kufuor's presidency. I am found out say John Mahama and stopping Lufthansa from coming to Ghana. Ehefa ena ote uhu say ya trust say John Mahama and stopping Lufthansa from coming to Ghana or Atamils. Munyam kwasiafobia nkrama bi na ne o ma men mo da ewo mo na o kasa te say German dogs. But let me show you something. Now, so this is where a Ghana media is very dangerous. And this is where we have to be careful. So-called that mainstream media Ghana like multimedia are dangerous. Dangerous. You know why? This same story. Joy News by reports here. On date 2015. 2015 story and what caption did they give it to it? They said Lufthansa Airlines confirmed suspension of Accra operations. In 2015, story was started 2007. Emma Lufthansa for catch reg kofua buying say mo yankwasi afo matongana we say we Mosa say ye near the moka in running. Joy News for train 2015 July. Nakabe 5-6 months near elections and on cover story way by Lufthansa Airlines confirms suspension of Accra operations. Into BBC because Mahama Bino has stopped Lufthansa from coming to Ghana. So story numa say jandamono e want to start free. And this is what they did in 2015. Dead stories, Kofo scandal, normal Danny caption no, normally a swam Mahama. And to read this story now, this is what's in the story. Read the story no. German airline Lufthansa says it will end its operations in Ghana by the end of this month. The German carrier is expected to undertake its last flight out of Accra on October 24. The airline's sister aircraft, Brussels, is expected to take over when Lufthansa finally stops operations to Ghana. They see and they say Lufthansa for Omoto Air Brussels Air. Into Omoto Brussels Air, and I'm saying, okay, yene air mother company, yato Brussels. Right now, what you are going to do is say, Lufthansa as Lufthansa, no, it is not going to fly to Ghana again. But we are going to give that responsibility to our sister airline, which is Brussels Air. So Brussels Air is now going to be going to Ghana, Lagos, and wherever. So technically, Lufthansa as Lufthansa, they didn't want to fly to Ghana again because the slots nana ema omo and say it is important for them to fly to Ghana. No, Ghana and Akufo, they wanted to take it away. They were being mischievous. They were trying to basically blackmail them. Until that point, Lufthansa after Brussels Air. Brussels Air so Air Lufthansa. And I say, okay, we as Lufthansa, we are not going to fly to Ghana, but we are going to make sure that responsibility to their my sister airline, that is Brussels Air, to fly to Ghana. So where on earth? And original worker said John Mahama Bresso, Lufthansa did not fly to Ghana again. Lufthansa was still flying to Ghana in the name of Brussels Air. And that is how it is. Sebio, yetu obi every menshia, se onko eye ema otumfo, ewa hefa, ewa nkramemu a, se otumfo edru eye nasia, nipa na yetu nufri asantimemu so onko jinemu otumfo no yotumfo. It is a Brussels. Lufthansa dia. Now Lufthansa say we are not going to fly Lufthansa Air no with the Lufthansa inscription on it. Now Brussels, which is also Lufthansa, should to fly to Ghana. Why do you say John Mahama and stopping Lufthansa from coming to Ghana? It took a story anymore, and this is the diabolic journalism and reportage multimedia. They made people run with the caption. But who read this story ni ya? Story ni muna chile say Lufthansa for say Brussels Air your sister airline and then you say Jumano. What's your problem? Why are you now sitting there and saying say John Mahama and stopping Lufthansa? Echo kwasiye biba. Echo we Jimmy. Echo pesa o dada Ghana for. Echo bia o tribe tantan bi na wo mu no. Unim nyansa say Ghana na ye chichire na enya sebio otwe bi ni bia de yan kwan and no webusuafo di na ye chichire. So these are things that we need to pay attention. John Dramani Mahama never stopped Lufthansa. Lufthansa air to Brussels. Lufthansa air catcher Brussels say they should rather fly to Ghana. End of case. Kwasiebia Jina Baby say John Mahama and stopping Lufthansa from coming to Ghana. Sebio Sinuhu or Jimmy 4. Now let's move forward. These are not very important. Now, last week or 2 weeks ago, and it say Asabi. I was slim. And before we went on break, sorry. The catcher Ghana for say, when you go to the north, the MPP area, what Bawumia is doing in the north, it's basically destroying lives in the north. And I'm going to say it. Time I make boku for some on this platform before we went for the Christmas break. I tried everything possible to stay away from NPP government, basically taking sides, especially Bawumia, taking sides in the killings of people in Boko. The reason why I'm a yes sir episode, Bawumia din anka say NPP for na yes because I wanted Ghanaians to have this open mind for us to deal with the matter. Now me pese Ghana for nyina tia say whether NPP or NDC, this is a matter I was saying able together to solve the killings in Boko. That is why we study before I did a story on Boko killings. I did not mention any politician's name. I did not mention any political party's name. All that I did was to tell you, say, there are some factions, sir. They think they are too powerful. They have been weaponized to kill their brothers and sisters. I did everything possible professionally to stay away because I didn't want anyone to say, Asimesiwe is fueling the conflict in Boko. The people of Boko who are being killed, Nipebia, Omo Tumi and Omo Power, and now Bawumia, and only some group of people to kill the people of Boko. I stayed away from that and I tried to let us have a very matured, healthy conversation. And you say in that part of the northern region, now a year, what we call it, now a year, Omoya festival, and Yesuma Asabi, Asamwa Boating, minister in charge of chieftaincy and whatever. Now, Asamwa Boating caused that event, Asamwa Boating went to say or make some statement, a northern region. Now, a Boko for and a den, Edi Omafashe. Now, remember, And they offer Akroma already 10 years Ghana. They know say people are being killed in Boko every single day. And some group of people have been weaponized to be killing people in Boko. Apart from the security agencies, the police, the military, the so-called national security, apart from them killing Omuku people in Bokono, there are some factions in the north. They have been empowered. They are being encouraged that the people of Boko are not supposed to be given the right to live. So some factions in the northern region, every single day, they are slaughtering and killing Omuku eye Boko for. And we all know, it's an open secret. There are videos we all have seen. There are newspaper coverages. There are coverages all over the place. Now, as a boating a call sim, a Boko for no, and I say Omomohono, he made some very emphatic statements. Now, the most important thing is, now make a Lufthansa assembly. Me say, O2 2 obi ewo mensia. Na so ka se nipa no enko enkrame mu no mu di homo na onko kasa emana se nipa no sebio ma ne sisumi na so okọ na ogina bedwom na onene ne ho a ayotumfo na nene ne ho se nipa no ogina bedwom na so okasa yie a na so na no ate na okasa nyansem a ye de bema otumfo efiri se ayo otumfo ne mpabuam no ogina sa wonte asante a na mi kyekire mu akyerew enti se etu obi se onkodi abanyanim onko kasa ema nipa bi a asema ebefiri wano ababia no ye fa ne se eye wo saa nipa no na wo kasa enti se otumfo soma obi ko sirem na nipa ne ko kasa na okasa nyansem na okasa ema impuntuo ene odoba eye otumfo ne ye de saa credit ne ma no ye mfa ma nipa no if se nipa ne gina ho as a symbol and whatever comes out of the nipa no eye otumfo na ye kasa